If you are over the age of 65, you face a 1 in 3 chance of falling this year. This statistic is terrifying, but it's not bad luck. It's often the silent, inevitable result of a condition called sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the medical term for the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It's the reason jars get harder to open, the reason stairs feel steeper than they used to, and it is the #1 driver of lost independence. Many people believe building muscle after 60 requires a gym membership, heavy weights, or hours of grueling work. That belief is the biggest obstacle to your health. It's a misconception that we need to stop buying into today. As a geriatric specialist, I am here to tell you that frailty is optional. You do not need a gym. You don't need a fancy diet yet. The key to reversing muscle loss and stopping sarcopenia is not found in exhaustion. It is found in precision. It is found in sending a precise survival signal to your body at the perfect time of the day. Today, I'm going to show you a simple, precise 2-minute bodyweight routine. It is designed to be done right next to your bed, first thing in the morning. This 2-minute routine consists of 5 functional movements that target the exact muscle fibers you're losing fastest. This combination is your spike. The central thesis is this: you do not need a gym, heavy weights, or hours of work to reverse sarcopenia. The key is triggering your muscle's survival signal with a precise 2-minute bodyweight routine right when you wake up. The morning anabolic window. Let's talk about the science behind why the morning matters so much. The mistake most people make is exercising late in the day or whenever they feel like it. But your hormones are working against you then. When you first wake up, 2 key hormones are naturally peaking: cortisol and testosterone. Testosterone is the primary anabolic, or muscle-building, hormone. Cortisol, on the other hand, is generally catabolic, meaning it tends to break muscle down. However, the magic happens when you introduce a resistance stimulus during this hormonal spike. This simple act of resistance training right after waking helps to modulate that cortisol spike. It shifts your body's internal chemistry. Instead of cortisol continuing its catabolic work, the movement sends a powerful survival signal to your muscle cells. This signal says, "We need to keep this muscle." This is how we actively counteract anabolic resistance: the reduced ability of aging muscle to synthesize protein in response to exercise. By moving now, you make your muscles more sensitive to the anabolic factors for the rest of the day. This 2-minute window breaks the resistance and prepares your body for repair. This preparation is vital because if you don't break that anabolic resistance, any protein you eat later in the day will be largely wasted. The 5-move routine. This entire routine takes only 2 minutes. We will perform each of the 5 movements for one set of 10 slow, controlled repetitions. We are aiming for tension and control, not speed or heavy lifting. Remember, controlled, consistent daily action is the most powerful medicine against frailty. Move number 1. 0 armchair stands. This movement directly addresses the loss of leg strength, which is the #1 predictor of future mobility issues. Leg strength determines your ability to get up from the toilet, out of a car, and crucially, up from a fall. The 0 armchair stand is designed to maximize the activation of your quadriceps and gluteal muscles. These are the powerful muscles in your thighs and hips. How to perform the move. 1. Sit in a sturdy standard height chair with your feet flat on the floor. 2. Cross your arms over your chest. Do not use them. 3. Lean slightly forward and push through your heels to stand up in one controlled motion. 4. Gently lower yourself back down, taking 3 full seconds to sit. Do not just drop. 5. The slow, controlled descent is the resistance phase that truly builds functional muscle fibers. We are aiming for 10 slow repetitions here. If you struggle, use the lightest touch possible on a nearby counter for balance, but rely on your legs. Move number 2. Dynamic wall push-ups. This exercise builds the chest, shoulder, and arm strength needed to push yourself away from danger, or, more importantly, to stabilize your body during an unexpected stumble. Fact: upper body push strength declines dramatically after age 60. If you cannot push yourself off the floor, a simple fall can become a life-changing event. Wall push-ups are low impact but send a powerful survival signal to your muscles. How to perform the move. 1. Stand facing a wall, slightly more than an arm's length away. 2. Place your hands flat against the wall, shoulder width apart. 3. Slowly bend your elbows and allow your chest to move toward the wall, keeping your body straight like a plank. 4. Stop just before your nose touches the wall, feeling the contraction in your chest and triceps. 5. Push yourself back to the starting position in a slow, controlled manner. We are targeting 10 repetitions with a focus on controlling the speed both toward and away from the wall. Move number 3. Single leg stance drill, the balance reset. Sarcopenia isn't just about strength, it is also about balance and neuromuscular control. This movement is not about power, it is about sending precise signals to your nervous system. Improved balance is the single most effective way to prevent falls. How to perform the move. 1. Stand next to a sturdy kitchen counter or a piece of furniture for safety. 2. Slowly lift one foot off the floor, bending the knee. 3. Focus your eyes on a point straight ahead and gently release your grip on the counter. 4. Hold this position for 30 seconds. Do not worry if you wobble. That is your nervous system learning. 5. Place the foot down and immediately switch to the other side, holding for 30 seconds. If you must hold the counter, use only 2 fingers to keep the safety net very light. The goal is to increase the signal from your inner ear and your foot to your brain. Move number 4. Controlled calf raises, the gait speed engine. A slow walking speed, clinically defined as under 0.8 meters per second, is one of the clearest physical signs of severe sarcopenia. Your calf muscles, specifically the soleus and gastrocnemius, are your walking engine. If they weaken, your gait slows, and your risk of falling increases substantially. This movement restores the crucial pushing power needed for brisk, confident walking. How to perform the move. 1. Stand facing a sturdy wall or the back of a chair for balance. 2. Slowly raise yourself up onto the balls of your feet, counting 2 seconds on the way up. 3. At the very top, pause for a 1-second hold, feeling the peak contraction in your calves. 4. Lower yourself back down with extreme control, counting 3 seconds on the way down. 5. The slow, controlled lowering phase is essential for stimulating the fast twitch muscle fibers that are lost first in the aging process. Perform 10 repetitions, prioritizing the time under tension over sheer number of reps. Move number 5. Resistance, band or towel pull-aparts, the posture fix. Sarcopenia often causes a sagging or hunched posture as the mid and upper back muscles weaken. This leads to breathing problems and a constant look of frailty. This final move targets the rhomboids and rear deltoids, the postural muscles we forget about. How to perform the move. 1. Take a simple towel, bath towel, or a light resistance band and hold it with both hands, shoulder width apart. 2. Hold your arms straight out in front of you at chest height. 3. Pull the towel apart gently, squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. 4. Imagine trying to crush a walnut between your shoulder blades. 5. Return the hand slowly to the starting position, maintaining the tension on the towel or band. Do this for 10 repetitions. This movement immediately helps you stand taller and feel more confident. You have now completed the entire 2-minute anti-sarcopenia routine. The fuel. The nutrient bridge. The 2 minutes of exercise were the survival signal. Now you need the builder. The biggest nutritional trap in reversing muscle loss is anabolic resistance. Your aging body needs a much larger dose of protein than a young person to trigger the growth signal. If you skip this step, the 2 minutes of effort are significantly wasted. Within 60 minutes of completing this routine, you need to consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein. Crucially, this protein must be rich in the amino acid leucine. Leucine is the actual on switch for the muscle-building process, specifically activating the mTOR pathway. This is the only way to effectively break through anabolic resistance. 25 to 30 grams of protein, containing approximately 2.5 to 3.0 grams of leucine, is the minimum effective dose proven by the latest research to signal muscle growth in seniors. Look for leucine-rich sources like whey protein powder, cottage cheese, eggs, or lean meat. The goal is simple. Signal first with movement, then build immediately with fuel. Aging is inevitable, but frailty is optional. You now possess the exact blueprint. Wake up, send the survival signal with the 2-minute routine, and immediately fuel the builders with protein. This simple, consistent habit, done every single morning, can radically improve your strength, stability, and independence in the next 90 days. If you could trade just 2 minutes of TV time for 2 hours of pain-free, active movement tomorrow, what activity would you do first? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Now, you've learned to signal your muscles, but most seniors are making a huge mistake with their protein that completely undermines all this effort. They're using the wrong type of protein at the wrong time. Click the video on your screen right now to watch the #1 protein mistake seniors make after their morning workout and 3 foods to fix it. Don't let this tiny mistake waste your precious 2 minutes of effort. Click now